What up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's Game of Thrones night. It's episode 6. And last episode left a lot of questions. I didn't really anticipate a massive, WTF type of episode after just coming off the Battle of Rook's Rest, but it did set up a lot of key plot points, I think, going forward.
Yes, there's a lot of different things that happen, but a big one I think that's going to affect a lot of things is Alicent doesn't really have any power anymore, and you could see her kind of wanting to declare herself as the regent. Didn't go over well with the rest of the council, and they just kind of ignored her.
Yeah, I think I saw some memes that I thought were pretty funny saying well, that didn't happen with Cersei. Cersei imposed her will and made herself queen, so obviously she doesn't have that sort of gravitas that Cersei does. But yeah, I don't know why she couldn't think that this was a reason why that her son even had a claim to the throne in the first place. There hadn't been a woman controlling the Seven Kingdoms prior, so that was the whole reason Rhaenys was passed up. It went to Viserys, and now you're gonna put yourself on the throne? That just was never gonna work. I'm really intrigued by what's going on with the common folk of King's Landing. They kind of locked him in there. Rhaenyra's kind of got this plan in motion, which we haven't really seen kind of take place just yet. We've kind of just seen the beginning stages of it. I don't know what's going to turn those people against the throne, but theoretically you have an entire army of people in King's Landing that are hungry, and who knows what they could do.
I'm also really excited to see who they're gonna go out and find the other Targaryens that are not of the main Targaryen line to try to be the Dragonriders. I think that's probably something that Team Green won't see coming.
I'm also wanting, and I don't know if this is gonna come to fruition, but Daemon to get off of this freaking side quest and join the main plot of the story. I'm kind of getting burnt out of Harrenhal in all honesty. But before we jump into this episode, as always, if you want to watch our full-length reactions to this series where you sync up a copy of your House of the Dragon with us and watch it from beginning to end with no cuts, it's available over on Patreon, and the link is down below. These are Lannister men. Casterly Rock. This is their little tune, isn't it?
I suppose you will make for Harrenhal at once.
I want you to send a raven to King's Landing. Tell my brother we are ready to march as soon as Prince Aemond is able to join us on Vega.
That's the stipulation. That's the brother of the guy that's on the council?
I'm assuming so.
Kind of looks the same. Are they twins?
It's crazy to see actual lions.
He dares to summon me with
Bro,
haste.
don't let it go to your fucking
The
head. You've
Lannisters
been
so
king
diminished
for
that they
such
cannot
a
march
short
from the
period of
troop to
time.
Harrenhal without an escort.
Tell your brother that if he does not deliver his host to Harrenhal with haste, Daemon's dragon will become the least of his worries.
Your irritations are justified, Aemond, but it does seem...
I have a task for you as well, Sir Daemon.
Throne has changed?
He just ignored her.
It's crazy to see him in this role.
Aemond, boldness is one thing, but
Remind
overconfidence...
me of your place on the small council.
Is he gonna kick her off the council?
You know very well I represented your father during the last years of his life, and I have been a counsellor to Aegon.
Capably so. Father's dead. Being honest, you served the realm well. That need is ended. You are no longer obliged.
Oh my gosh,
He kicked her off the
amen.
council?
Sure you'll be much pleased to return to more domestic pursuits.
Dang.
Have the indignities of your childhood not yet sufficiently been avenged?
Whoa.
What's he gonna say? Nothing.
I need more dragon riders. For Vermithor and Silverwing. And for Seasmoke, who I believe misses his bond. You are of noble birth. And I had always heard, as you know, that the Darklins and the Targaryens had some common blood. Your grandmother's grandmother, Ariana,
Dang.
was born a Targaryen princess. Could it be possible?
To even consider such a thing.
I must protest, Your Grace, the risk involved in such a venture.
Shut up, I'm the queen.
I am but a man. The dragons are gods.
I mean, that was the whole thing last episode. So you want to try it or what?
You understand your peril, Sir Stefan. It has never been attempted before. To claim a dragon, you must also be prepared to die.
Yeah.
Well, understand the risk, and I accept it with gladness.
I mean, who would want to turn down an opportunity to have a dragon?
Well, I mean, if the dragon doesn't take you, he's gonna burn you to shit.
The risk versus reward, I guess.
We'll see. I have a feeling, obviously, I think they said there's 3 out there then. I don't think that every dragon's just gonna want to take the first rider they put in front of him. Gosh, what sort of freaking vision is he gonna see now? Say, brother, Viserys!
Woo!
Don't wake up from this dream. Stay here.
The heir for a day.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Angry about this.
But you still feel probably guilt about it.
Laughing with the whores and lickspittles.
Viserys.
You have no allies at court but me. I have only ever defended you.
I love their relationship. Like, obviously it was tumultuous, but they still loved each other.
Oh my gosh! Oh, Daemon, you complex character, you.
That's why we love him. Can't escape this. Gotta live through it.
To work through it. Oh my gosh.
What are you playing at, old man?
I do wonder, Your Grace, if you're getting enough
Blame
sleep.
the witch woman.
Oh, please.
Are you mocking me?
Sit!
Or are you perhaps the culprit who's been tampering with my peace? To mine, perhaps.
Oh shit.
Ask Alice this.
You resent my being here.
Imagine it is him the whole time.
I just doubt it.
Or are you still in league with your club-footed nephew? Or is it Rhaenyra herself?
Oh my goodness.
He's losing it.
He needs to get out of here. Like, you need to leave this place. Take a break from Harrenhal.
Is he leaving?
Oh, he's finally leaving? I hope he's leaving. But what if the visions follow him?
I don't know. That damn woman said that he's gonna die here. So if he's not here, he's good.
You struggle to see there's an anger that blinds you.
She never even wanted it. The crown. She spared it no thought.
Well, that's perhaps why your brother gave the crown to her. Perhaps those who strive for it are the least suited to wear it.
Don't lecture me!
It seems like she's kind of trying to help him, to be honest. Like, help him through things.
Viserys never wanted it himself, if you recall. He came to him, and he did his best. It's not a prize to be won, but a burden to bear.
That was some pretty good wisdom. Unless you're Bran, why do you think I came all this way?
In 3 days' time, the winds will shift.
What the hell?
What does that mean?
I feel like the dragon's gonna kill him. What do you think?
I could see it happening, but I could also see it not happening. I have no idea. It could go either way.
I feel like if the dragon kills him, then everyone's gonna look at her like, you fucked up. This was a stupid decision.
Oh my gosh. I'd be terrified.
You gotta show strength.
But this is all what they have to go through too, right? When they...
Yeah, but they're Targaryens, so... Oh my gosh, I feel like it's gonna kill him.
Because they said the other one, like, it wouldn't take, so I'm assuming...
Not necessarily death, because
Yeah,
of
'cause
Corlys's granddaughter.
If it doesn't work for her, then maybe they can... But I guess the dragons have a mind of their own, so if they don't like you, they could just...
Oh, he's acting like kind of weak. He should have dyed his hair white.
like that would fool them.
Don't pull out your sword! He's dead, he's dead.
Yeah, I feel like you need to be like they need to respect you.
Yeah. You better look at this freaking dragon in the face.
Seasmoke.
Oh, it's Seasmoke!
Not show fear.
I feel like that ship has sailed.
Seasmoke, I think, wants a rider, so... He misses what's his face?
Oh?
Is it
Really?
Is it good?
Oh, okay.
Aww!
He did like this little shoulder
like,
shake.
on. I hope Seasmoke's not like playing a trick.
He's like, no, fuck you.
Did they even teach him how to ride?
I've done it.
Really?
Oh, are you sure?
Let's see.
Oh gosh. Oh no! Is it because he got cocky? Because he was like, I've done it before you even did it?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy. Is there anybody with a closer relation?
No. Dang.
I wonder if it's the relation though, or if it's more about like assertiveness you're acting, because he was acting all scared.
I will expect you to report for your duties on the morrow.
As my lordship commands.
So does that mean that guy's his son too? Because he called him brother before.
Is that the like Targaryen guy? Or wannabe Targaryen?
Oh my gosh! I'm right! You just solved the mystery. Let's see if he's actually a Targaryen or not.
I just put it together in my head as I said that. He could ride one potentially. He kind of looks more Targaryen-ish.
Brats of lamb, my love. Mince pies, honey cakes,
all the food,
beef and gravy. And what do you think?
There is to be another revel on the morrow with dancing.
Like they're just eating good.
They're pushing the issue. It's spreading. It's festering.
The whispers.
I should not have spoken so free.
She's like, I shouldn't have spoken. She's making the whole tavern here.
Yeah.
And his rightful heir denied her seat.
It's interesting to see it at like this
lower level. Yeah.
I feel like he has to like attempt the dragon somehow, right? Because why would they say like bring up the whole Targaryen thing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously it's like festering with him, you know.
And he's a closer relationship.
He's a brother.
He's like would be very Targaryen in that point logic.
To march on Rook's Rest, a more conventional approach. True, not as sensational. His numbers were few, but we may yet retake.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Do it again.
Your strong hand.
You have forgotten to fear me.
Woo! I think it's time she starts having like you don't have to be like a tyrant, but you have to like have authority. You know? Like even when she was talking to that guy about like him riding the dragon, it was very like hopeful and like sweet.
Yeah.
Which I like admire that, but it's not queenly either. Like it's not like ruler.
It's wartime.
Yeah.
It could be like your dad in peace.
Right. But it's time.
Like Viserys was a peacetime king.
You need to let some of that Targaryen blood of the dragon out.
It's interesting though when you see like different kings and queens in this universe, like where they best suit. Yeah. Like Baratheon, he was a horrible peacetime king.
That's the last one.
What? They haven't run out, have they?
Nothing. There ain't nothing left.
I've been waiting all the day. I'll take anything.
Oh, all those sheep going to the castle, parading through the street.
This is going to be interesting.
It's
to
like,
really test Aemond.
It's kind of like let them eat cake.
It does occur to me that your grace has yet to name a hand. Ferguson, of course, served your brother, but you need one who may advance your cause.
Do you take me for a fool?
Ooh, he knows he's trying to play him.
I'll make it your responsibility.
Oh shit, that was easy.
Okay.
My prince, it is an honor I've never considered for myself.
Not to serve this
bullshit!
You toad to fetch him. Send word to Otto Hightower.
Oh, damn.
Otto's coming back, yes!
I am happy to report that His Grace the King has regained consciousness.
Oh shit!
If only for a few moments.
Oh, what are you gonna do, Aemond?
What do you remember?
Look at him in the face and say everything.
But then he'll probably just kill him.
Oh!
Oh, he's on like the painful part!
You challenged Meleese.
He's telling him what to say.
I remember.
Oh.
Is he saying that?
He's just
or
saying
does
that.
he actually not? But I mean, he threatened you, so even if you do.
I know it's difficult, but it...
Oh, what bone is that? Sheep's?
Dragon was here. Whose dragon did this?
There is a large dragon in the Vale.
Rumour of it began shortly after the war.
Whose dragon?
Ranging more broadly for food.
Like a dragon without a rider, or?
It is large. And formidable.
Is she gonna try?
But
Does it have a rider?
Maybe it'll be hers.
You know you're not fooling anyone.
The hair.
Lord Corlys has chosen to raise you up, to serve alongside him, and yet you still continue this subterfuge.
Don't want my men to get the wrong idea.
And so you belittle your great opportunity, while me, he ignores.
Oh.
The sea snake would sooner have high tide claimed by the sea than call us his sons.
Maybe just they had different hair colors.
Yeah.
My queen, our gift is sent.
What's gonna happen?
Could it just be them sending food to the common people? Like, with like, some sort of note saying that this is from the actual queen.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. That would be a good strategy, actually. Is it coming by ship? Oh, it is!
Oh, it's got her yeah, okay.
Her banner. I would have put that in every package, a little, so you know where it's from.
It's stamped. Each loaf of bread.
Win the hearts of the people. But she's thinking like an actual ruler for the people. I mean, I know it's a strategy, but like you're also still helping them, who is like, that's the whole point of you being a ruler.
It's a 4D chess move. And honestly, one that I feel like she wouldn't have been able to come up with by herself if it wasn't for What's-Her-Face. Are there more coming?
Oh, there's a lot.
Oh.
Ooh, that's exciting. Is that the dog?
Don't you dare eat that dog.
Cheese's dog. Oh, is it the food? Yes, they're all freaking out.
Food! Rhaenyra's ships. Ships! They came ashore in the middle of the night with gifts from the Queen.
Rhaenyra's ships.
Even now.
Oh, look at that! It worked.
I just want to see what happens when Team Green finds out.
Yeah. We're all gonna like freaking trample each other trying to get to that food though. The banner!
She had the banner! Oh shit! I mean, he's got a family to feed too.
What are they gonna do? Confiscate the food?
They look even worse.
That'll look bad. Well, he got something. He got carrots.
Has he knocked out that other motherfucker to do it?
Oh, and they're separated.
Yeah, they're at the Red Keep. They're
They're
booing them.
There's the Queen of Fishes!
Oh!
Keep moving! Long live Queen Rhaenyra!
Oh shit!
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Please, get up! No!
Oh shit! That net is gonna spread! Everyone saw that!
Get your swords!
Oh my gosh. That's not gonna...
Yeah.
But then they can't fight back either, and
Oh my gosh.
they can't protect them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. They're gonna have to kill some of the people just to defend them.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm afraid you will never be whole. Orwell has exhausted his abilities. He's bound your leg. I came screaming into the world in the bowels of one of Harren's great towers.
He knows how it feels.
Lungs were strong, but my foot so twisted that my father named it sorcery.
Oh my gosh.
They will stare.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness.
And they will underestimate you.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Ooh.
And this will be your advantage.
Wow. This is like when Tyrion talked to Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Your brother rules in your place now, which means that your life is in danger. But I think you know that.
Okay, Laris. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, what does that even mean?
Interesting. Oh.
He's seeing Viserys again.
Oh.
Is that his wife? His first
think
wife?
so.
David, she's gone.
I love their relationship, even though I know that Daemon was kind of a dick sometimes. You could tell he loved Viserys. Which, I've compared these brothers to Aegon and Aemond, but they would have never done that to each other.
You needed me.
Oh.
Gosh.
I'm here now.
Oh, man. Well, then help his heir, your wife.
Lord Grover is dead.
Oh.
What was the manner of Lord Grover's passing?
Well, he'd been ill, of course. Riverrun's maesters have been at their wits' end. Our own healer, Alice Rivers, volunteered her renowned skills.
She
did
it!
There was not more to be done.
Oh my gosh.
That's why she told him to wait 3 days.
Yeah. Which one is that? Oh my gosh, is that Seasmoke?
Is it like hunting? I can't tell. Is there someone on him?
Yeah, I can't tell.
Corlys, he married in, right? Or did he have some like Valyrian blood too prior?
I mean,
I know he had the white
it's
hair.
a little bit confusing.
There's somebody on there.
Or is it just the empty saddle?
Maybe.
They're from old Valyria, but I don't think they were dragon lords, but he has the white hair, so maybe he had Targaryen blood too?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I know his kids because of Rhaenys and stuff.
Or maybe the white hair is just an old Valyria trait that several houses had. But I could see your logic there.
Yeah,
Like, maybe
like the
him.
sons.
Maybe
There's no one on that saddle.
Maybe he has Targaryen blood then. Or Dragonrider blood. Old
see.
Valyrian.
This would be fucking cool. Corlys'
Oh my gosh, that'd be
sons.
so cool. And the one that he didn't pay any mind to, you know?
Yeah.
Underdog story. It's happening. He's totally gonna be the rider. And I think
this
that's
is Seasmoke. Yeah, because he was like gray.
Maybe Seasmoke likes the like
Corlys' bloodline. Because that was his other son's dragon
Yeah.
when he abandoned him.
That'd be his brother.
Yeah.
And half brother. Makes sense.
He was everything I wanted to be. Carefree, dangerous, a man. And I was what he wanted. Cherished by my father and made my father's heir.
Yeah.
I fear he may have turned against me.
It is more his way to disappear.
In either case, I've lost him. And Caraxes with him.
He's just on walkabout.
Rhaenys and her dragon are dead. I have Syrax and 2 young beasts. We cannot take on Vhagar alone. And I have no army.
You have the Velaryon fleet and the men who fight in it.
Now you probably have Seasmoke.
Other son too. There's other 2 dragons. Let his hair grow out.
It was my father who was still a child.
Like the scar?
Had his pleasure with me.
Oh my gosh.
After many months of this, it became evident that his seed had taken root.
Oh!
There is a scar here as well. He left me for dead.
Gosh.
Swore to myself I would never trust another. You, I think, are steadfast. You have seen me as worthy, as an equal even. I believe you are meant to be queen.
Interesting how their relationship has formed. It's like Daemon's former lover here.
Is this getting like sensual? Like I can't tell. Oh!
It looks like it.
And we thought Daemon was gonna cheat first.
I did not see that coming at all.
It's like Daemon's ex and his current wife.
The dragon Seasmoke has been sighted flying over Spicetown.
Yes, he does that.
From what we have heard, he has a rider. Shall I summon your council?
Maybe you should just go right out and meet him. Finally get to see her on her own dragon.
So, that was an interesting turn of events there. I did not foresee that at all. I literally thought that it was going to be a Daemon-Alice type of relationship, which I actually just started remembering her name in this episode. I was like, okay, I could see it. I did not think it was going to be Rhaenyra to be the one to cheat first.
I know. I wouldn't be surprised though if Daemon does too with Alice.
Yeah,
but also
I
can't tell. I think maybe, I don't know.
That's the interesting thing about this is like, I feel like these events might be changing Daemon slightly. Like, I don't think he's ever gonna not be Daemon. But that little moment he had there with Viserys, like apologizing, even though it's in his mind, I do feel like there's some significance here. And I think that it could be changing Daemon a little bit. At least that's my hope. Because I really love Daemon. And that would be weird if like she starts becoming more like him and he starts becoming more like her, which could be a weird dynamic because she even mentioned it here, Rhaenyra, that that's what she wanted to be, like Daemon.
Yeah.
And now Daemon is trying to be a better person, possibly. And then, like, you know, it could be like a little wires crossing here.
I'm really excited about Seasmoke and his rider. I forgot his name, but that's like an interesting thing because that's not the son that Corlys was kind of paying the most attention to. And we found out that that is also his son too.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of like a question that I had because I thought that, you know, because like in old Valyria, there was like different dragon lords, and I always thought that the Targaryens were kind of like the last dragon lords that survived. So I don't know if Corlys had Targaryen blood in him, or the Valyrians, which sounds like Valyrians, but like Valerian is like the name, like Targaryen.
Yeah.
Or if they had, like they were dragon lords. I don't really know, but regardless, it seems like he maybe had some sort of Targaryen blood in him because it seemed like Seasmoke like sought him out too.
It seemed like it, yeah.
And it would make sense because it would have been the half-brother.
Yeah, so by that logic, it's either like what you said is true, or it's because he is the half-brother of his former rider. So that's why he sought him out specifically. But I tend to feel like it's the first one just because I couldn't really remember the whole dynamics with Corlys. I know that he had to kind of like work to get to where he was. I know that was like a big point of emphasis in the first season, but honestly, that storyline I don't remember too much in all honesty. I do know that, you know, marrying into Rhaenys and obviously those sons, well, the son and the daughter were, you know, of Targaryen bloodline.
Because he never tried to get a dragon, but maybe he just chose not to, or maybe it didn't take. I don't really know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm confused about, but I guess...
Not 100% sure on that one. But regardless of that, I feel like my favorite part of this episode was seeing the common folk get those gifts from Rhaenyra of food. And that kind of gave us our answer as to like, what were they really doing here spreading these rumors? we saw them kind of be in a position where there wasn't enough food. They were not parading goats in the street, but sheep were being shipped to the castle and whatnot. And they were seeing that where people were waiting an entire day to probably get like a spoiled loaf of bread, and there was not even enough to go around. There was another interesting moment in this episode too. The person who was saying that he was like, I think the brother of Viserys and Daemon, allegedly. He was in their tavern, and that makes me wonder if he'll be one of the riders for the other two dragons later on down the line. I do think, though, now that one of Corlys's sons has Seasmoke, if the other brother, who's shaving his white hair, is going to get one of the other dragons, and that could leave the last dragon possibly for, Viserys and Daemon's other brother.
Yeah, the story's getting really interesting right now.
It's ramping up. And then now we have this other dynamic here with Larys and Aegon saying, like, help me.
Yeah.
And, there is a little bit of sympathy there with Larys to Aegon and his situation. We saw him get pretty emotional about it. It was also interesting to see when Aemond was, like, on the throne, how authoritative he was and just, like, very dictating every single situation, kicking Alicent off of the council, and then even asking for Otto to come back, which was another interesting moment. And now it makes me wonder, what plan is Larys gonna set into motion to, I would imagine, try to take out Aemond, which is gonna be very interesting. One of those brothers is going to die at some point in time. At first, I thought it was kind of really setting up to be a battle of the second brothers, and Aemond and Daemon, which that still might happen because they were kind of talking about that battle. But now it makes me wonder, is it going to even get to that? Or is Larys going to set into motion something that's going to take out Aemond? Or is Aemond going to figure this out because he knows kind of how opportunistic Larys is and take out both Larys and Aegon? Either way, a lot of interesting family dynamics at play in all sorts of different ways. And I'm so excited to see how it all plays out.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.